Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. So the US government data says that the US is going to experience a nursing shortage of about 78,000 nurses in the year 2025 alone. And to solve this problem, most universities in the US have become particularly creative. So what they've done is they've compressed a 4-year traditional nursing program into a 12-month accelerated program. Now all you need to have is a bachelor's degree in any field. It can be in communication, it can be in arts, it can be in marketing, it can be in psychology. And once you have a GPA of 3.0, these universities are going to look at the courses you took in your undergrad degree and are going to take credits from the science-based courses. Let's say you did some form of statistics or some microbiology or chemistry, and they will use those courses to transfer credits to your prerequisites. And once your prerequisites are sorted, you get into this 12-month accelerated program. And in this video, I'm going to point out 10 fantastic accelerated bachelor's degree programs for you if you have interest of becoming a nurse within the next 12 months or a little over that. Stick and watch this video to the end. Now, the other thing to keep in mind though is that the structure of these programs vary, and so they have various completion rates. And so one of the things you need to check is the completion rate for the program, because some of the programs are 12 months, some are 14 months, some are 16 months, and some are 18 months. And because of the intense nature of some of these programs, some people start and they drop out. And so you need to look at the completion rate of the program, try and do a bit of investigation as to why people are trying to quit, whether it's the structure or it's the delivery method and all of that, before you make a decision. The final thing to keep in mind, guys, is that employability for nursing in the US is growing by about 6% as compared to 3% for all other professions. And so once you get a bachelor's degree, you are clad with some degree of certainty that you are going to get a job, and that's what makes nursing very attractive for a lot of people here in the US. Now, and in compiling the list for the 10 best accelerated nursing programs, I look at things like the length of the program, the cost of the program, the NCLEX pass rates, and whether the course is delivered online or in person, in addition to other interesting facts about the school that you might be interested in knowing. So the first one on the list is the University of New England in the state of Maine. So this program is a 12-month accelerated program. It costs just about $65,000 and it is delivered in person. Now, it has an NCLEX pass rate of about 90%, which is quite high considering that this program is just a 12-month accelerated program. Now, the second university is the famous University of Pennsylvania, also known as UPenn, which is an Ivy League school. Now, the program at UPenn takes about 15 months. It has a 35% acceptance rate, and it costs a whopping $115,000 for the 15-month program. I mean, if you're going to an Ivy League school to have an accelerated degree, then you expect to pay a lot of money for that. It has an NCLEX pass rate of 94.6%, and the course is delivered both in person and online. So you just have to go ahead to the website and look at which one best suits your current condition. Now, the third program is the Duke University in North Carolina. The length of the program at Duke University is just 16 months and is regarded as the third best nursing program here in the US. Now, the cost for the program is a whopping $101,000, and they have a 95% NCLEX pass rate, which is the highest I've seen so far, and is delivered both in person and online. And so you just have to take a look and see which one works for you. Now, the fourth is Villanova University, located in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Now, the program at this university is the cheapest I've seen so far. It costs just about $49,800, and it is just 14 months. It looks like a direct competition to University of Pennsylvania, if you understand what I'm talking about. Now, it has an NCLEX pass rate of about 88.6%, and it is offered both online and in person. And for people who do not want to spend so much on getting an accelerated degree, this is one of the fantastic options for them. Now, the next university is the Northeastern University in Massachusetts. Now, the length of this program is 16 months. It costs about $81,000 for the whole program, and it has a whopping 98% NCLEX pass rate. Now, this is the highest NCLEX pass rate I've seen so far in the list, and for an accelerated BSN program, this is really impressive. Now, the sixth one is Loyola University in Chicago. Their program is 16 months and it starts either in January or in August. It costs just about $60,000 with an NCLEX pass rate of 88.6%. And the delivery method of this program is a hybrid that's both online and in person. Now, the seventh program is the Clemson University in South Carolina. Now, the length of this program is 16 to 18 months and is regarded as one of the very competitive programs to get into. Now, it is stated that this school admits just about 32 students per year for this program, which makes it very, very competitive, and it has a very low acceptance rate. Now, it's also one of the cheap programs out there, as it costs about $51,000 for the whole program. Now, the interesting thing is that it has a 5.2% acceptance rate into the program. That's very low, but it has a 90.6% pass rate for the NCLEX. And the method of delivery is a hybrid of both in-person and online classes. Now, the eighth program is the George Washington University, located in the nation's capital, DC. The program is about 15 months long, costs about $79,000 for the whole program, and it has a 94.2% NCLEX pass rate. Now, what is particularly interesting and unique about this program that none of the 10 in the list offers is that this particular program has international clinical opportunities for student nurses, and so the students in the program are able to undertake international clinical opportunities in countries like Haiti, Ecuador, Costa Rica, among others. Now, and the course delivery method is a hybrid between online and in-person lectures. Now, the last but one program on the list is the Metropolitan University in Denver, Colorado. Now, this program is 17 months long, and there's a multicultural course which is part of the program. It is the cheapest course on the list and costs about $40,000 for the entire program, whether you are in state or out of state. It has an 83% acceptance into the program rate, which is very high, and has a 96% NCLEX pass rate. I think it's easily the best on the list for people who want to get into this program but do not want to spend so much money and accrue a lot of student debt after the program is done. Now, the delivery method is a mixture of both online and in-person components. Now, this brings me to the last program, which is the University of Washington. Now, the program at the University of Washington is about 4 courses, which is about 16 to 18 months. In that, by the time you complete with the University of Washington program, you would have done well over 1,000 clinical hours at this over 700 plus clinical sites that the University of Washington has in the state of Washington. Now, the cost of the program is about $48,000, which is quite interesting, and has an NCLEX pass rate of about 79%, which appears to be on the low side. And this lectures is delivered in person. Now, guys, and the very last one on the list is the University of Mount Sinai, Beth, Israel in New York. Now, the length of this program is about 15 months, and is the only program on the list which is directly affiliated with a hospital. And so you are working in a hospital and still doing a program at a university. Now, this program costs about $57,000 and has an NCLEX pass rate of about 80%. And the method of delivery, like many of the others, is a hybrid between online and in-person classes. Now, in ending this video, guys, let me just give a cautionary tale that you need to do your own research and try and look at which school you want, go to their website and look at the requirements, and some of these may vary as time progresses. And so it will be very essential that you take time, go through the list, and see what works for you. And as always, I'm going to leave a link to a simplified PDF material down in the link description, in addition to the links of some of the universities stated in this video. Be sure to check it out, like this video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.